House resumes and debate continues, but I just wanted to just say something shortly there. Yes, just something short. But I try to caution members of the House earlier that this crosstalk and disrespect of each other can lead to the House being in disorder. So I am not sure exactly what the Honorable Danny Lugie told Honorable Esprit. But again, I will not repeat what happened, but I just want members to know that I was not happy about what happened earlier, and I would point out Rule Standing Order 44-6 says, no member shall impute improper motives to any member of the House or indulge in personalities. That's what, in terms of personalities. You see, when a member is on his feet and another member is heckling the member and the chair doesn't know exactly what the member said, then it puts the House in disrepute and disorder. So again, I'm cautioning, as I said, what Honorable Esprit said was unparliamentary, but I don't know what triggered this, because I know Honorable Danny Lugie was actually talking to him inside talk. So again, I would like to caution members, do not get involved in personalities and doing things that are unparliamentary and, you know, invoking anger and lack of control in the House. All in all, I think Senator Esprit followed the rules as much as possible. There was one instant again where he mentioned what the opposition leader said. I see the opposition leader expected me to say something, but he was present, and it was a statement of fact. So he could have still stood up and on a point of order and indicate that this was wrong or right, and then I would rule. But it was a statement of fact. So it's either it is right or wrong, you know, so, yes. So again, let's be guided by that so we can have a fruitful debate. As I said, House resumes and debate continues.
Mr. Speaker, I just asked for permission to exchange my seat.
Yes.
Because of...
Yes, permission is granted, and I recognize Lady Catherine Daniel, parliamentary representative for the Colony constituency. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's with really a deep sense of elation that I make my contribution to this 2022-2023 budget. Mr. Speaker, in a world plagued with uncertainties as a result of emerging circumstances, climate change, pandemics, COVID-19 with its multiple variants, monkeypox, and the Ukraine war, the natural expectation for this budget would be, let's face reality budget. Let's face a reality budget. But what we received as we listened with bated breath was a dynamic budget. A budget that touches every facet of life, and it's not because it has been crafted or created by this government, the Dominican Labour Party government, but more importantly, because of the involvement of the various sectors who were consulted. Government's engagement with the people truly manifesting the democracy, a government for the people, by the people. Mr. Speaker, to satisfy the needs of our people, that's what this budget was delivered to do. I just want to allude to something Honorable John Finn said. And because we in the business of helping people and being there for the people. And just when you alluded to the fact that, Honorable Jonathan, that the $300 that we give to the non-contributory Social Security pension is not enough. You have to understand, it was as a result of the Prime Minister going around and meeting people who never contributed to Social Security, never had a pension, they were getting nothing. And as a result of that, he came up with the idea that no, these people, no matter how they didn't work in an institution, in government, they had to get something because they were Dominicans. And that is what this 300,000 was. So it's either nothing or the 300,000. So we just have to say thank you in small things, and thank you for that. So just wanted to clarify that. $300, yes. Mr. Speaker, the theme of this budget, and allow me to read it, is indeed fitting. Rising above the challenges, seeing beyond the horizon, embracing all opportunities to deliver dynamic Dominica. Rising above the challenges. Mr. Speaker, as said before, we have been plagued with so many challenges throughout the years. To repeat our setbacks would be of no effect, as our people have risen above the disasters and pandemics, above the hurricanes. We have really bounced back, including the economic attacks that we have also received. Our people have risen above these challenges because this Dominica Labour Party government has assisted them in the face of these challenges. We have addressed the humane side through our social programs, Mr. Speaker. The Yes We Care, the national employment, the non-contributory Social Security Fund. We have built roads to allow for ease of access in every village, Mr. Speaker. We have built bridges, river walls, sea walls. We have constructed homes, hospitals, health and wellness centers. We have helped small businesses. We have strengthened our health systems. Mr. Speaker, we have become resilient, as we must because of where we have been. But this is just who we are, a caring government concerned with the well-being of our citizens, our people, leaving no one behind. Seeing beyond the horizon, Mr. Speaker, some may stand on the shore and admire the horizon, but this government knows that we must not only observe, but we must go beyond the horizon, where there is always more to offer, and that is our duty to do more for our people. We look beyond to develop agriculture. The minister laid his ministry's plans before us. And as people have been saying, the agricultural sector, it's loaded with exciting initiatives which will give a ray of hope, continued hope to our farmers. We will feed the Caribbean, we will feed the world if we follow this plan that we have, as we strive to fulfill God's plan for our country, and that is to become the food basket of the Caribbean. For this, Nature Isle will provide the organic and natural food to the Caribbean, produce which not only to the Caribbean, but to the world. And the world and the Caribbean are in need of this organic produce. Our ministries and farmers are ready. Training and inputs have been given. We have plans for the future in housing, empowerment through ownership. Mr. Speaker, about 2 weeks ago when we had the inauguration or the launching of this program, And I know some people say we should have done it better, give people money in their hand, but you know, when you put money in people's hand for great initiatives, they always find something else to do. But the concern of this government is to ensure that one of the basic needs of the human race, being shelter as mandated by the Bible, by God, that we provide that for our young people. And Mr. Speaker, you have gone to study. Many of us have been. We have taken student loans, and we never got that kind of incentive. We had to pay our loans, face the bank, mortgages of 11%, and it was really hard. So you can understand now, in this crisis which the world is in, that it's a struggle for young people. And this government, always in consultation with the people where it matters, came up with this idea, and the young people placed it forward, and so this future development in housing. And as the Minister of Public Works expressed this morning and explained, because it's a great part of it, what it's going to entail. So it's no use going into that. We are embracing all stratas of society, all levels. We have started from the vulnerable, the middle class, and even the higher stratas of society. We have embraced all opportunities for Dominicans. Mr. Speaker, this government has embraced all opportunities in an effort to lead citizens to happiness. And there, Mr. Speaker, is where we ultimately wish to take our people, to a place of comfort, a place which will be pleasing to God. We as a government are opening doors in education, in small business, because an educated society is a society which will bring a country forward. It's lamentable, Mr. Speaker, when you hear people who are supposed to know better, and what they use as source credibility, a blog, as their source credibility is frightening, Mr. Speaker. And in times past, Dominican was